What did I tell you guys about first position? It always happens. Always first position. First position. Okay, anyway. Ordnance, disposal facility, wind traps. Armand gets snatched up. Everyone loves Armand. Ooh. Mina wada booga baga. Replacement eyes. You know what would be really cool is if we could do replacement eyes, industrial espionage. I don't think industrial espionage is good, but it is good if you can get replacement eyes, which is one of the few cards from the Imperium row that actually grafts. So that's going to be my goal for today, is trying to make that happen. Some SOB is going to blow the row up, but whatever. Techs are okay. These are very Memnon techs, actually. Very Memnon techs. What do we think about Memnon here? Main problem I see with Memnon is that he just doesn't really do anything round one. He'll be fine and good once you get that disposal facility, but it could take a while for that to happen. I think we should pick one of these three leaders. All of them are good first position leaders. Yuta is the strongest of them. Well, I mean, Tessia is the strongest of them, but Tessia is Tessia. We don't want to play Tessia. Right? I know I've got a lot of unit videos recently, but she's a fun leader. She's just a fun leader. I do worry that Yuna doesn't have the persuasion to buy the replacement eyes, though. Whatever, we'll just play her. See what happens. Okay, well, we have it if we can... We have it if we can get tech negotiation. I don't know that we can do that. Suppose we could take a gamble, a 1 in 5 gamble on Arakeen as well. To be fair, the combat's pretty good, so it's not like it's not like we don't get anything out of that maneuver. We have our one specimen, so that's good. I do think I would be interested to see how this game turns out if we got, like, Memnon. I think Memnon is, like, a valid choice here. He's obviously not the best pick available, but cool. We got the tech negotiation. So let's just hope nobody blows up the row or early reveals. I don't think anyone would early reveal here. The cards aren't good enough to justify that. I mean, maybe Armand would. But Armand wants to coordinate, right? He wants to hit Mentat, so he's not going to do that. The only person that would do it is Beast. Beast, if he didn't have any faction, right, then he might do it. My girlfriend just texted me, I like peanuts, but not really. I don't know what that means. What do you mean you like peanuts, but not really? That's very confusing. Rings the Spiritual Fervor is an interesting choice. I mean, that is interesting, right? Because it puts him ahead on the research track. If I buy the Industrial Espionage and then flip, like, a Scientific Breakthrough, that could be pretty incredible for him. So we're going to buy the replacement eyes. If we had 6, we'd probably be better off buying Manipulation Society, but that's not where we're at. So replacement eyes and the Industrial Espionage. We're going to give this card a spin. A revealed Contaminator. Oh. Oh. Well, you know, that's a problem, right? It's a problem with the Galaxy row, is that, like, buying cards is just innately risky. I hope we see Armand slurping some people. We see a Armand slurp game. There's the detonation. Ooh, detecting kit. Double faction next round. We will most likely get access to wealth. The question is what the other space that we go to is. Hard for me to predict because I don't know what's going to be available, but still seems pretty good. So Leto took the dissecting kit, right? Ugh, dissecting kit and contaminator. Those are some low cost, high power cards. Basically, what that says right there is Leto is going to have 2 scarab points this game. Okay, there's the infiltrator. I think Armand's going to pick that up, right? No, he didn't. He actually didn't draw any experimentations. So goes Guild Ambassador. So he's got Guild Ambassador and Spiritual Fervor. Interesting start. Not cards I think of as Armand cards, but they're decent. Letter to Fold Space, no surprises there. We could go back to Tech Negotiation, pick up a Wind Traps. It's probably the least valuable of these techs, but you know, getting it early means we are going to get that water in the future rounds, which is nice. Other ways, okay. He's cosplaying his uncle, right? Go to Hardy Warriors with the 2 on Fremen. Ooh, Armand. You wound me, sir. Although, actually, no, you don't, because we just get Swordmaster now. Sorry, I really did not think that I was going to have smuggling available. So the cards are good. So that's one reason why we might prefer to go top here. But we can't access them now. So I think we still go bottom. Oh, but I gave him 8, so I didn't think about that. It's fine. I still get it next round. We're probably not accessing any good cards this round, so I think we just play the diplomacy. We should know what Armand's got. We don't. He drew cards as Mentat last round. Does he have... He shouldn't have his ring, most likely. And he did draw 2 daggers, so it's actually possible he doesn't have green. Basically, if he wants to have green, he has to have drawn it from the reshuffle. Which, it's not impossible. He drew 1 card from his discard pile, 3 of which were green. So, it's actually probably 50-50 that he has green here. Although he acquired a yellow card with no green, and he acquired Guild Ambassador. So yes, it's still going to be 50-50 here. Yeah, he's got it. That's a bummer. You go High Council, pick up a power play. I don't think it's worth it. We could Mentat. We risk ruining the shuffle here, but I think it's fine. I don't think anyone's going to Secrets. Armand has played a Seek Allies, so yeah, no one's going to Secrets. So I guess what does the Mentat give us? Well, it gives us a chance at the Infiltrator, which we're not getting. It gives us a chance at better Persuasion, which is probably not happening. It gives us a chance to enter the combat if we draw Replacement Eyes, Reconnaissance, Signet Ring, which is actually pretty good. I think we save the money. We're Una, right? Although they could flip better cards for me. So let's hit the Mentat here. Got it. 4 actually does give us something good. It gives us Fremen Camp, so I guess we could look at Spiritual Fervor. I don't think we should. So it makes me think maybe playing Seek Allies is better here. We could play Signet Ring. Signet Ring to Carthag is not terrible. We gotta play our faction eventually. Armada. We do not want to use our ring here. Now, what does... what does having the Spiritual Fervor give us? Well, it potentially gives us these cards faster. And they're very good cards. Can also give us a trash. I think I like Spiritual Fervor here, actually. If we take a Scarab, we take the trash, by the way. But if we took the Scarab, we would get another Intrigue card. Puts us ahead on the race for Scientific Breakthrough. With all things being equal, we should have that card as well. Or maybe Slurp. There's a power play in the row, so I could see Slurping being good. Demand Respect. Okay. Good to know we have that. Spice expensive hand, but you don't have to spend Spice for Demand Respect. Oh my gosh, I didn't draw the Espionage. Okay, well, maybe we can fix that at like Air Keen or something. It's a bit rough. He buys the Dread, which is pretty cool. It's a tempo hit, but it helps you in the long run. There's not really a good card for him to buy here. Liaison's like fine. You could argue that I should have gone to like... You could argue I should have gone to Air Keen first, but the thing is, like, Leto's probably going to go to Interstellar Shipping here, or Smuggling, and if he cashes out, then all of a sudden I get screwed. So, I just don't want to rely on other people not giving someone their last Solari. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than Solari, or something like that. Depending on how hard Beast fights for this, we could use this as our combat to get Demand Respect off. Because, like, we're Una, right? We don't really... we got his ring to go off. He's going to be a big force in the combats this game. Tech negotiation. Interesting. Wind traps, okay. Then we take replacement eyes to Carthag, hopefully. Although if we can't, we're going to be kind of in some trouble. There's not a guarantee that Carthag will still be available. We don't have access to Siege Tabor, so we may not be able to make this graft happen. I do think it's a concern that Leto's going to go to Carthag, but he didn't. So we're fine, I suppose. I mean, nobody really wants this combat that badly. Armand's already got his Swordmaster. Beast already has 9 Solari. Leto is... well, Leto does want it. I mean, if Carthag gets blocked, I guess I can just go to, like, Smuggling, which is still pretty good. Early reveal for the power play. Yeah. What was in his hand? He didn't have access, so it wasn't an intentional early reveal necessarily. It was just what he had to do. So we do this to this. Okay, so we get a research, which interestingly, we could choose to take a specimen for like slurp, but I don't think we need to do that. Scarab is better. Oh shoot, I did this in the wrong order. Oh well, it's fine. We trashed the dagger. CTM. Okay, we need to get a High Council seat. And we charisma for the opulence is the goal here. And now we've got the scientific breakthrough. Things are looking good. We've got the money for High Council. Everything is kind of falling into place. We get to use our demand respect. We have 0 bumps on any faction right now, so we need it. Put that on top. Playing politics. Okay. Man, the hits just keep coming in this row. Who's the person that bought the bad one, though? Somebody bought the bad one. Beast did. Yeah, Beast did. Okay. We probably need to get rid of the spiritual, but the spiritual does kind of pay us back with scarabs later, potentially. I think we just go this path right here. Just straight down. Haga Basin would have been really sweet if we could have gotten that. We need to fold space here. Force Leto's hand a little bit. Now he has a choice. He can either take a Swordmaster or he can take Interstellar Shipping. Cool. We're going to get 2 research bumps this round, one from Interstellar and one from the Breakthrough. So we're probably going to get the Scarab point. Hardy Warriors. Bro, no one is taking that Firmament Alliance from you. Holy I don't know if I've ever seen someone so dominant on a faction before. Next round we get Interstellar again, so we're probably going to end up getting this restricted ordnance. Ooh. It's a cool play. I do think there's an open question of if we should be dying Gola instead of a Scarab, but... do we break through to Mentat? Well, we don't have that much green, so if we do that... we potentially... I think we should save the money. We have an opulence. Do you think Stevie Nicks is a Bene Gesserit? I think she probably is. I don't know. When he went to Secrets, in my head I went, thunder always happens when it's raining, or something like that. So yeah, I think that maybe Fleetwood Mac has some Bene Gesserit qualities. 5 persuasion. What are we gonna get? Not Ixion Engineer. That card is not for us right now. Probably just blow the row up and try to get something good. Armand is going to be really salty if we get like a Web of Power or something. Also, thunder doesn't always happen when it's raining. Sometimes thunder happens outside of the rain. Okay, so he did that. What do we think about reflexes? I don't think it's worth buying over a Scarab, probably. Whereas Gola was worth buying over a Scarab. Okay. So Jamis is pretty good. Shifting is good, but we actually don't really have any spice. I think because we have the TTM, we still pick up shifting. Okay. The question is, do we want Jamis? If we pick up Jamis, it kind of dilutes our combo a little bit. We don't have anything on Fremen yet, though, so we probably do need it. I'll pick it up. Ugh! I don't want to give Leto a freaking Chome Delegate. Alright, well. It is what it is. He actually doesn't have any persuasion, so never mind. Armand went all out on this combat for whatever reason. I guess because he has that guild ambassador. Is it more worth it to go for base in here? I don't think so. Oh wow, he actually got me on the spice. That's surprising. How did he do that? Oh, because he's got the contaminator. That's why. Oh well. It happens. Where are we taking fold space? Probably wealth, right? Because we have an opulence. We can always infiltrate Jamis to the Fremen later, so I think that's the play. Goes to Shuttle Fleet. Smart play. I didn't even know that was available. I guess I revealed it myself, didn't I? Ramon's at 5 points. He's one to talk, I suppose. Do that. Okay. What are the odds that we would pick up an SMF if we went to Arakeen? Not great, right? 1, 2... Shifting is the only card that would do it, so no, it's not going to happen. It's 1 in 10. I think we can go ahead and trash the Spiritual Fervor with Jamis. I mean, Reconnaissance is a worse card, but if Jessica comes up, I'll be sad I did that, so... Where are we at on research? Pretty close to the end. Way ahead of everybody else on research. Not way ahead, we're like 2 researches ahead. Make that 1. So Beast is at 5. If we go to Still Suits and put 2 troops in, we're at, what, 10? 8. I think that's a pretty good spot to be in. At worst, we get second and we get the spice for our shifting. It's looking like I might get that Chum Delegate. Unless Armand rings it. Which seems pretty likely. He's got his ring in hand. I might pick up the shifting instead. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Makes alliances unstable. We have to get serious about SMFs though, because like we have people that are already at like 6 points. So if we don't start buying them soon, we may not get them. Still haven't played my Seek Allies. I'm assuming he's going to buy the flagship. Yeah. Shamirki would be good, but right now we just need points, so we don't need tiebreakers. We would have been better off with a flagship than a Shamirki. Beast's packing 1 dagger. Cool. So unless it's got an intrigue card, we're gonna win the combat. Oh, he just increased the number of intrigue cards he's got. So let's see what he's packing. I've got 2 of my own. He doesn't know they're not relevant. Jesus. How do you have... No, that's enough already. Okay. So that didn't help you. It just hurt me. What was his reveal? High Council, Liaison, 2 convincing, tech negotiation. I need to draw cards. Thinking maybe I go selective here. Selective. I could even trash the delegate. Let's trash reconnaissance, I think. Well, delegate, the advantage is that it improves our persuasion, but I think reconnaissance. There's the espionage. I really have to prevent the game from ending next round if I want to win this. I think we want Carthag here for this combo. I guess we could go Research Station. That does guarantee the SMF. But then also, like, Great Flat's looking pretty good, too. And Armand, well, the problem is, like, Beast's got priority on me for that. Trash and Specimen or Intrigue Card Mulligan? I think Intrigue Card Mulligan's better. So... let's do this. It's awkward. Because I kind of need to play that, but I also can't. At least we have the spice to go to Highliner. The problem is we're not going to have access to Highliner, probably. Yeah. If we play these two cards together, we're guaranteed to get to 9 Persuasion. So I'm curious if he locks up Guild versus just trying to... Yeah, I mean, he should really spend at least one of them protecting Guild. With the shiftings, he kind of has to. I mean, he has one of them, but he doesn't know what I've got. Problem is, if we play this, we end up blanking these two amazing agent boxes. Interesting. So are we trashing the delegate or not? I don't think it makes a ton of sense. We could honestly trash the espionage, but I don't know if I triggered the effects yet. Let's go ahead and grab our Scarab. Yeah, we might just want to trash the espionage. This helps us get the CTM, so it's pretty good. This does too, actually. It also helps us get back to diplomacy, get back to scientific breakthrough, get back to opulence. And now we can draw cards off of our researches, which is pretty nice. Do we buy unnatural reflexes? If we hadn't just trashed the industrial espionage, I think we should have. Put it on top of the deck. Too late now. Are we going to get the second scarab point? I'm not sure if we will or not. I'm kind of thinking we don't, and then we buy troops, actually. Because, like, we can get one, but then we need to get 6 more specimens. And, I mean, you're basically talking about drawing experimentations 6 more times. That's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I think we just buy troops, actually. We could buy a slurp. It could be kind of fun. The problem is the row's not good, right? So, like, with most of the atomics tokens kind of out of commission, I just don't see the value there. I do think there's an open question about reflexes. It's just a graph draw too. It's like it's pretty good. We have such a good deck, though. I think we want to just focus on doing that more. So just buy troops at this point. The next time we draw opulence, we don't have any money, so we have to figure that out. We actually don't need Highliner. Like, we can probably win the combat with just Ordnance. I'd say that. If Beast has 2 Dreadnoughts and Highliner, which it looks like he does have the spice for that now, then that goes out the window. God, lows at 9. Oh my god, stop it. Oh, he's at 10. Oh my god. He's got plans within plans if he's got it. We should have taken the Scarab because we have replacement eyes for an extra Scarab. That's what we really ought to have done. Oh well. It's gonna be really hard to stop Leto from winning. We just need to make sure he doesn't get second in the combat, basically. But I mean, who knows? He might pull a plan somewhere else too. We don't have green, so we can't block Mentat. At least we draw 2 here, because is we draw 1 from replacement eyes. We draw 1 from the experimentation. Not what I wanted to see. Much better. Much better. This helps us close the gap, for sure. I don't think we want to use appropriate. We can use it with invasion ships, but opulence is probably just better. We'll see. We'll see how things go. That 9 is kind of a special number. We probably ought to play Breakthrough early, get the card draw, figure out kind of where we're at, before we decide if it's appropriate to play appropriate. He's trying, basically, for second place is his victory condition. I wanted to mint that. Wasn't an option. It's fine. We saved the money for the opulence. So where do we go breakthrough to? Can he steal? That would be massive if he could steal here. He can. So breakthrough to what? Tech negotiation by Chimerki. I kind of feel like I need to be in the combat here. Let's do this. So yeah, we got a lot of bonus points. No alliances, but... Delegate's kind of awkward. We can trash him with Jamis. I don't know. If we play appropriate, we still get the SMF with recruitment mission. So we could afford to spend 3 Solari on tech, but no tech that's worth having. It costs 3 Solari. I suppose if I played appropriate to tech negotiation, I could do it, but then at that point I'm buying a tech anyway, so why not use the spice? There's a lot of problems here. Shifting is fine, but the problem with shifting is, like, it doesn't, like, we can't use it without costing ourselves a point, really. So Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could use it on, like... We couldn't use it on a combat space, actually. Oh, Chimerki for Leto is so deadly. And the quarters. Okay, we gotta keep that away from him, too. I could buy that with Appropriate the... Jeez Louise. This guy's so freaking dangerous. I don't think there's any way he loses now with the Chimerki. I do get 2 points on reveal. I get 1 point from I get 1 point from SMF, and I get 1 point from Opulence. Go to 10. 2C 10 points puts me at 12. So, I mean, getting second in this combat is important. Right now, I have 6 daggers. I'm at 12. I think we just use Appropriate to buy attack like normal. I actually don't know that there's any place we can send it, though. In the quarters, okay. Troop transports isn't useful. Appropriate, we can only send to spaces that don't give us deployment for invasion ships. So, at this rate, I think we play Jamis. If we play Jamis to still suits, we get a point, and the 2 troops we put in are worth more than the 2 daggers that we reveal. What's he looking for? Just in-game points? Combat points? Combat cards, I guess? Right now, I'm ahead of him by 4 daggers. It only takes, like, a private army for him to get that point and win the game. Or, double cross helps. Double cross is just going to tie us, but... yeah. I also lose my corner of the market point if Armand buys an SMF, but I'm pretty confident that he can't. If I got second in the combat, I'm pretty sure I would win the game. But now, tying him, I think the game goes another round. Unless he's got a combat card, in which case he wins, I think. Or maybe I win. I'm at 13. He's at 11 with Chimerki. He can get to 12 if he comes in second. So it just depends on his intrigue cards. If he's got, like, plans within plans, he wins. No way he actually has that card. Oh my god. Dude, I'm so sick of Plans Within Plans, man. And I have more spice than him too, but he has Chimarki. That's so frustrating. That's actually so frustrating. I mean, I had CTM for 2 points, so I guess I can't complain. I don't know. Yep, there you go. Plans Within Plans supremacy.